And I know there will be some people among us who've done their Christmas shopping. I am not one of them. If you're thinking about starting that all-important shopping soon, though, Presents Galore is coming back to Newmarket's Rowley Mile Racecourse later this month. Huge Christmas fair, if you don't know what it is. I went kind of by accident one year thinking, what's this, wandering around this Christmas magic place? 28th to the 30th of November, and best of it is, it raises money for local charities, as well as giving local produce and local creatives a chance to sell their wares as well. Cambridgeshire's Lord Lieutenant Julie Spence is with us. Julie, good afternoon, welcome. Tell us what your link is to the fair then, because it's not something that I would have thought would be on your job description as representative of the King.
No, well, it started when I was chair of Cambridgeshire and Peterborough Children's CPFT, the Mental Health Trust, and we were one of the architects behind the Children's Hospital. So it really started when they took on the Children's Hospital as one of their charities, because we are the only region in the country that doesn't have a children's hospital. And they said that they would support it along with another couple of charities, which interestingly also span a little bit of Cambridgeshire. So the Newmarket Charitable Foundation, although it covers the town, as we know, because we live around there, all the outside of Newmarket is actually Cambridgeshire. It's a small island. And then we have the National Horse Racing Museum, which is just a national treasure. So yes, I became involved with it then, just to try and make sure that more people, particularly across the region, knew about it.
It's really great for fundraising as well. How do you decide which charities benefit? Is it always going to be the same two? Do you have to have a conversation about it every year?
At the moment, until the Children's Hospital is built, I'm hoping that stays firmly on the agenda. And actually, in terms of individual charities for the Children's Hospital, over the time I've been there, about £100,000 has been raised for the Children's Hospital. So it is not insignificant. And then because Newmarket, and there's lots of things going on in Newmarket where there needs some support and development, that's really important. And as I said, the National Horse Racing Museum, just because of where it's centred, it does mean a lot to the country. And it's one of the big tourist attractions that we have in the region. So
do you get to enjoy it when you actually get to go, Julie? Do you actually go around with a list, or is it very much a business thing for you? You have to work around and make sure that everything's okay. Do you get to have maybe a mulled wine and a hot chocolate and do a bit of shopping yourself?
Oh, definitely. From 4 o'clock on Friday until it finishes on the Sunday, I am just in relax mode, and my husband is there, who normally does most of the shopping, and he's told me a few things that I'm allowed to buy this year, so that's fine.
How do you keep it feeling fresh every year? I know it's not just you, Julie, in a spreadsheet. You've got a big team of people. But how do you make sure that every time people come, we're seeing something different?
Well, Penny Nicol, who has been with the show for a long time, is, well, you might say she has the job in heaven, really, because she goes around lots of different events and shows over the year looking for stalls that she thinks that we'd all appreciate here in East Anglia. And she encourages them to come to Presents Galore. So they are mostly with a local flavour. So she'd be at places like Burley Horse Trials or elsewhere, and she'd just be looking and encouraging them to come. And so we do have. So if you think you've been before and therefore it's going to be the same old, you will see some regular faces, but you'll see lots of new ones. And the new initiative we had for last year was the West Suffolk Young Traders. And they had a really great time. We had about 5 of them, I think, last year. And they all sold far more than they thought they were going to do, and actually ran out.
Oh, wow.
So we have one young trader actually coming back this year as an adult trader, and then we have the five finalists from the competition this year. So, again, I don't know what they're going to be bringing, but the team have actually looked and seen. So I'm going to make a beeline for there and just go and buy some of their wares if it's what I think is fab.
Hey,
last year.
Well, I'll tell you, I went one year, and I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, Julie. I came back with a footstool like I was, I don't know, Lady of the Manor, and then a random little bench for the back garden. I mean, you can't. There's no end of adventure that awaits you when you decide to do your Christmas shopping. You think you're going to get a couple of candles and stocking fillers, and then you end up buying furniture and wondering how you're going to get it home.
And I wish I bought one of those footstools, because we haven't had that stall since, and so I missed out there. So well done you.
Well, I'll see if I can dig out the card, because I'm sure I've got it somewhere, because I'm thinking at some point I'm going to spill coffee all over this and I'm going to need him to upholster it. I'm forward thinking when it comes to disasters. So tell us, do we need tickets? If we get a ticket, does it last us all weekend? How do we organise ourselves, Julie?
Yes. So organising yourself, and there is one-star attraction on the Friday night, which you just need to be aware of, which is me.
Yay!
So no, there are tickets available on the day for £10. But just to point out to everybody that parking is totally free, and every penny of that £10 goes to the charities, because we have some lovely sponsors, and this year it's Streets Accountants, and they will make sure that most of the costs of putting on the event are covered, along with some of the stall holders, in terms of ensuring that we can actually put the event on. So yes, so it's £10 on the day, but if you want to be an early trader, you can go £8 online. So there's early discount. And if you are a blue light worker and you bring your ID with you, you get it for £6, but you actually, again, do that online and then bring your ID with you. So lots of different ways to actually get involved. And if you want to come to the VIP event on the Friday night, then I think it's £18, but it will be after shopping, nice bit of fizz, a few canapes, conversation, and then conversation with myself and one of your colleagues, Chris Mann.
Yes, our BBC Radio Cambridgeshire's daytime presenter, Chris Mann. So he's the Kaylee of Norfolk, the Sarah of Suffolk. He'll be sitting down and grilling you. Are you ready for it, Julie?
Well, we have had a practice grill.
I bet you have.
We might have to have one more, but no, we've done it several times before in terms of having conversations on the radio, but I've never done a conversation in private before, so there might be a few other little things that sneak out.
He interviewed Kemi Badenoch recently and got a shout out, I think it's in the Telegraph, saying he's gruffly compelling or something, and I was like, that is literally the funniest thing I've ever heard, so be careful, because he might be gruffly compelling, Julie.
Well, yeah. I can roughly rebuff him.
Yeah, but you can. Excellent work. Thank you very much, Julie. We will see you on the 28th and probably the 29th and 30th as well at Newmarket's Rowley Mile Racecourse with Presents Galore 2025. Julie, thank you for being with us. It's always lovely to have you on the show. Lord Lieutenant Julie Spence.